Okay, welcome to the Spill Podcast. It took us forever to start recording. There we go.
What time is it? Oh yeah, we were supposed to record almost 2 hours ago.
Exactly.
But
So
it's fine. I think it's fine.
No sponsors today. No water. We're dehydrated. I was dehydrated the other day. Did Mom tell you? That's why I was gonna pass out. Literally was sick and gonna vomit. Oh god.
Keep moving your legs.
I wiggle.
Don't. Dropping shit.
Okay, so yeah, I was dehydrated the other day. What was it, yesterday? That I almost died?
Yeah.
I had low iron.
2 days ago.
Yeah, I had low iron and I was dehydrated and
What the
nice.
fuck?
So yeah, today what's the problem?
You have all these tabs open when they shouldn't be open.
Okay, but we're gonna talk about those things.
No, you just have tabs open.
Okay, well, no. We needed that.
No, you don't.
Yes, we.
What was it?
It was what we're gonna talk about.
It's gone now.
I just said we needed it. Whatever. I'll re-look up everything that I preset because I'm waiting for you.
Look at the bitrate on that.
You're a bitrate.
Don't touch. You're like, look at this. Look at this speed. Oh my! Look how bad it is. See, I told you not to have tabs open.
Whose fault? Whose computer is it?
Mine.
Bro, I can't even move the. What happened? This was not acting like this the other day.
It wasn't that bad yesterday.
It's the Pokemon. It's too powerful. What the hell is that? Time out. Okay, first subject. I was dehydrated. I didn't take my iron pills. I have an iron deficiency. So I almost died, and you did not. You were playing Pokemon.
I did.
Let's talk about that. The fact that I literally texted you, I'm gonna throw up. Bring me a bag. I thought you could be more concerned. Came in with a bag, basically threw it at me, and then ran back into your room to play Pokemon.
I just got back from work.
You couldn't even bother to come into my room and play Pokemon, so you could watch over me.
No.
Nah, brother was like, bye.
It's the first Pokemon game, main story Pokemon game that is on a console, right? So I'm gonna be more than excited. Look at this bitrate. It's so bad. Look what you did.
Okay, I guess we're not looking at anything ever again. This podcast has been reduced to just looking at you playing Pokemon.
Look at the bitrate. Oh, it's so bad. It's like
this is just a recording of something you recorded.
Yeah, we're recording us recording. Like, we have the video playing.
How is it this bad? What did you do? Nothing's happening on this computer.
This is going great.
Start recording on my computer.
But then I gotta move. I'm not moving all my shit over there.
Let's take this. Let's take all your stuff, and we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. Because clearly your computer can't handle even a video. I bet you 100% if it was uploaded on YouTube, it'd be running better.
You think so?
I think it would. But this is what we're doing, because this is what you've decided
how long
to do.
It takes to upload, though?
Well, you were searching for a mic for almost an hour. Probably more than an hour, actually.
Whatever.
You probably can upload it in an hour.
Probably. Alright. Well, you know, this is good. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so he abandoned me while I was, like, feeling like I was gonna vomit. So I got up by myself while I was, like, dazedly walking around the house. I came into your room, looked at you, and you were like, you okay? And I said, no. And then I left, and you didn't help at all. I went to the living room, got a bottle of water, drank, like, most of it. Then I got another one. And then, because Dad always tells us, if your stomach hurts, drink water. And then, so I went back in my room, laid down, and I realized I'm gonna die. So I got up, went to Mom's room, and I was like, help. She was just like, lay down and drink water. Next day, I wasn't allowed to play any video games, even though I still did. Or watch videos. Why
weren't you allowed to? You just told you
because she looked up, and it said, like, video game make dizzy. I'm like, I've been playing video games my whole life. You think that's what's happening? It's definitely not my iron deficiency and the lack of water I've been drinking. Definitely not that. It's the video games. Give me your phone. It's like,
phone?
No. But she told me not to watch videos. And I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do all day? Tell me.
I don't know.
What else am I supposed to do? Look at the wall.
What am I supposed to do with my life?
Why are you taking the mic from me?
Because I'm talking.
We'll move forward. Fine.
This is why we need separate mics.
Oh, yeah, like the mic you just bought that doesn't work. You want to talk about that?
Nope.
You want to talk about how you didn't research into what was needed for the mic? We had a day where we had multiple days where we had the mic already. You didn't test it, right? The day we tested it, it didn't work, and you didn't decide, yeah, I'm gonna buy the wire on Prime. You were like, it'll be fine.
It's not the wire that's the problem. Is you need, like I want to say like a center, like where it is.
You need a center.
Like it's like you need a separate device that you plug that into, and then it plugs into your computer or your Xbox or whatever the case, and you use that as your mic. It allows you to alter the volume and stuff like that.
Right, but why don't you have that device?
Because I didn't know I needed the device. That's why.
But you had multiple days I don't understand how you're so unprepared for this. When we had multiple days that it was here. It came Friday. Today's Sunday.
It's supposed to be here today.
High production podcast.
And I went out Saturday, so what do you want me to do?
That's why no one loves you.
Alright, that's fair. What do you want me to say?
Okay, fine. We're off of this topic. Okay? I'm just moving on. Moving on to...
I caught up a choke.
That's great. I'm so happy for you.
From a raid battle.
Which was a giant... What was that?
A raid battle. A max raid battle.
What just happened?
Called a max raid battle.
Was that the giant bunny?
As well, yeah.
That was what that was?
Yeah, look, I'm about to go do another max raid battle.
What is this? What is that symbol above where you're...
Those are... I literally caught a binary.
Is that another player?
These are other players, yeah.
So it's online?
You could do it online, yeah.
What do you mean you could do it online and I'm seeing other people play?
You could turn it off. I have it on.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have just said that instead of saying you can do it online while I'm watching you do it online. Like, as if there's another option to
There
go
is another
online.
option. You just didn't let me get to that point.
No, I meant like you were acting as if you weren't playing online.
No, I wasn't
like,
saying any of
what?
that. No, you're the one that acting like that.
No, I'm not.
I'm just telling
also,
you.
I like how they added the CPU into your... What is it called? The box.
PC?
PC. I don't know. So what's a CPU?
A computer player?
That's a computer. That's part of a computer. I don't know. Hey, it's about a PC, right? PC, CPU. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, you can leave now.
I'm gonna leave my own podcast. Wait, we didn't even introduce ourselves this time.
No, you didn't.
I'm Beary.
And I'm Dome. There you go. Good job.
We'll edit that in the beginning. No, we won't.
How many minutes are we in already?
5, 8.
That's good numbers.
Fate. Alright.
Fate.
So they added the PC into like, so you
can
don't
use
need
it
to
in
go.
certain places,
Yeah, you don't need to go.
Use it everywhere, but which is fair.
Yeah, I think that's cool though. It's more streamlined, so you don't have to like keep going back to the freaking thing. And be like, I want to put the thing away. What timestamp was that?
I don't know what timestamp it was.
Was that a minute long?
I'm laughing.
What were we talking about?
Could just cut the mic off during that part.
I don't know what the... I have a key for that when my parents walk in. But you need a key. We'll fix that later.
Set a key right now.
No, we're in the middle of it.
It's too late.
No, we're editing
it.
We're taking that small bit out and then we're moving on.
Just cut the audio during that part. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Well, it's gonna be dead air. No, we're not doing that. This is staying in. This is staying into the podcast. Me telling you that it's getting edited out is staying in the podcast. We're not making dead air in a podcast. It doesn't even make sense. The whole point of a podcast
You're
is
leaving
to
that
have dead
whole
air.
thing in.
I'm leaving
When he
in.
walked in.
No, I'm leaving in when we're arguing.
Alright, can we just continue? You're gonna edit it out, right?
Sure.
There you go.
Whatever. What the PC thing? That's great. I'm so happy for Pokemon making more streamlined decisions. Just like I like the new Wild thing. The
Wild area.
Yeah, and I also like how random encounters aren't like the only way to get Pokemon. Like what was it, Pikachu Go or something? That they had that.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. There you
See,
go.
I said Pikachu. He was somewhere in there. Go was somewhere in there.
No, we're not doing this. Get out.
There's a cat in the room. Anyway, I didn't even want to talk about Pokemon first. Okay.
But now we're talking.
But we're just on subject because it's on the screen and I got curious. But we're gonna move on.
No, we're not.
We're gonna go back to Pokemon. We're just gonna talk about something else first. Okay? You animal. So last week on the podcast we talked about Trisha Paytas, right? Shit.
Why are you doing all that?
I can't help it. My legs just
Put it up there.
that.
Put it up there. Put it up top.
That's a good.
Over there with the deodorant and the. There you go. Jesus Christ.
Back.
Slamming
So
the table.
Trisha Paytas. We talked a little bit about Gabbie Hanna and the drama with them, and I kind of just went like, Trisha Paytas sucks on that subject. More specifically, Gabbie Hanna, who has had controversies in the past about selling basically scams to her fans and stuff like that. A lot of drama. And Vlog Squad drama, other stuff. Also, she's done a lot of things that just people don't like. But this time, she told Jason, when Trisha and Jason were dating, that Trisha had an STD. Without asking Trisha if she actually had the STD, she just heard it from someone, and instead of telling Trisha that someone was talking about her behind her back, she went to Jason, and then Jason obviously told Trisha, like, look what Gabbie said about you, and Trisha got really mad. So, that was that whole thing. And then they also have a friend named Gabbie, who isn't Gabbie Hanna, which is very confusing. She got dragged into the drama by Gabbie Hanna. Gabbie got dragged in by Gabbie into the drama, and then Trisha got mad at her because Gabbie, not Gabbie Hanna, lied to Gabbie saying that Trisha... Not that Trisha doesn't like Gabbie, but she didn't tell Gabbie that. She told Gabbie that Trisha thinks that Gabbie doesn't like Trisha.
Okay, you gotta use different things for both Gabbies.
Okay, I'm gonna just call one Gabbie Hanna and the other Gabbie. So, one is Hanna, the other one's Gabbie.
There you go.
Right? So, Hanna asked Gabbie if Trisha doesn't like her. If Trisha doesn't like Hanna.
Hanna asked Gabbie if Trisha doesn't like her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Gabbie was like, Gabbie lied because she knew that Trisha didn't like Hanna, but she was like, oh, I don't want to get in the middle of this. So she just said that she thought that she said that Trisha thought that that Hanna didn't like her.
Okay.
So Trisha's mad at Gabbie for lying about that. Even though all she lied about was that she just avoided telling Hanna that Trisha didn't like her. Which I feel like that's fine. Basically Trisha just blew it out of proportion. I get being mad at Hanna for telling someone that you're dating that you have an STD that you don't have. And especially when one of you is 40 and the other one is 30, I feel like you're old enough to have that conversation. People my age have that conversation. How do you think that 40-year-old and 30-year-old can't have that conversation about their own health? And Gabbie's like younger than both of them. Sorry, Hanna is younger than both of them. And she's in their business.
Because people like being in other people's business. Duh.
Gabbie loves that. Gabbie Hanna.
Got you.
So, we're moving on for that, because that's a really confusing subject, because you have two Gabbies. Also, one is spelled with two B's, and the other one's with one B. That's how people tell it through text who they're talking to, but it's the most confusing. When you watch videos, people are just saying Gabbie over and over again, and you're like, who? What's happening? So you have to keep saying their last name. Exactly. So we were going to talk about VSCO Girls, right? but someone deleted the tabs and your thing won't work. So I'm just gonna tell you stuff without any things on the screen.
You can stop the video and look it up.
Sure, we're gonna do that. I looked at the definition earlier.
Just tab it out. Tab the fucking video out so it doesn't slow down the computer.
How I do that? How I do that? Ooh.
Oh yeah, I definitely need a new computer.
No. Someone just died. What was that? So I looked this up. VSCO Girl definition. So it's basically an insult about white women who post on the app called VSCO, which I didn't even know there was an app. Basically, it's like another app like Instagram, I think, where you just post pictures. But it's like for white girls, I guess? Just for white girls? I don't know. I don't understand. But I've seen the app, and it has like this weird circle thing. Image. It's really weird. So yeah, they use hydro flasks and stuff. That's great. And they also want to save the turtles. Which is like, how you
spell?
How you spell?
You lie. I dump your ass.
What?
You don't know that thing from Stranger Things?
I don't watch Stranger Things.
You don't know that meme, though?
I don't watch Stranger Things.
I've been saying that for such a long time, and you've just been laughing, but you didn't even know what I meant by it?
Well, the way you say it is funny.
I do not know it.
I don't know. That's like my girlfriend talking about The Office and going, how do you not know? I've never watched The Office. Why would I know references from it? The only one I know is Bears something Battlestar Galactica.
I hate you.
Bears something Battlestar Galactica. And I know that because I've seen it everywhere. You don't know that reference? See, the Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, I think. Yeah, Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. People say that, and then people start laughing. And I've watched the clip, I still don't think it's funny. I'm just confused.
Oh, that, yeah.
You're laughing at him. I don't understand. Why is it funny? But why is it funny?
You're so dumb.
I don't. Like, I watched it and I was like, okay. I'm annoyed. Why are you laughing? I don't
what
understand.
Are you talking about Bears beats Battlestar? This is when he impersonates Dwight.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
But I don't get why it's funny. He walks in and Dwight's like, I understand why, what's it called? What does he say? He's like, identity theft, isn't a joke.
Blurry.
Like, that's funny.
Look.
I've seen this clip. Valeria sent it to me. My girlfriend has sent it to me. He's just very upset, and
Question. What kind of bear is best?
It's a ridiculous question.
False. Black bear.
Well, that's debatable. There are basically
Just your
two
face
schools
is
of
making me
thought.
laugh, the way you're watching
Bears
it.
eat beets. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not.
It's so stupid.
What is going on? What are you doing? Last week I was in a drugstore and I saw these glasses. $4.
I just
And it only cost me $7 to recreate the rest of the ensemble, and that's a grand total of $11.
You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So
my girlfriend will appreciate this bit of the podcast where we sit down and watch an Office segment.
Joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
See, that's funny.
Oh,
That's funny. That's good. I like that. But everything else, I'm just like confused. I just don't get it. But this I find hilarious, and I don't. I don't understand where this comes from. Is it busting out?
No, on just this stuff.
Well, save the turtles. Oh, these? These are just my scrunchies. I noticed you don't have one. Really? You keep that. Don't even worry about it. And this is my new lip gloss. Yeah, I apply this like every 5 to 10 minutes. It's my fave, really. Try some. Oh my god, you're not wearing a big tea, but do not fret. I actually brought an extra. Here you go. You can keep. Don't even worry. Oh my god, that smell is actually my brand new Victoria's
I've
Secret
watched this
scent.
already,
Yeah, bombshell. You never heard?
and like I think it goes on for too long, but it's very funny in the beginning. And all of them are basically the same. They pull out their hydro flasks. I mean, all of these are making fun of them, of the girls. Is this her getting a hydro flask? Oh no. That's funny. It's the scrunchies.
Hi ladies, welcome to my VSCO sleepover.
Because all the hydro flasks they wear, girls, I mean all the hydro flask girls, all the VSCO girls, they wear it on their arms.
You forgot yours? Guess we'll just have to sacrifice.
Okay. What is wrong with your face?
This is so stupid.
It's dumb. That's why it's good.
Right.
Yes. Okay. It's funny because they're just making fun of white girls, and that's always funny. That's the only people you can really make fun of. Besides white, straight, cis men. You're almost there.
I can only relate to 2 of those things.
Yeah. It's no one's
I
even
do
mad at
live
you.
a white lifestyle, but I'm Hispanic, so
That's
come at me.
It's true. Although, I mean, you do have to do with your name being very Hispanic.
But people think I'm white.
When they look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like white girls, no one's gonna be mad that you're making fun of white girls, and only white girls get mad, and no one cares if they get mad. No one cares. They get mad, and everyone's like, okay. Like, that's the one thing everyone would be like, that's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
There's this YouTuber that he does that. He like, you know how you like when you see a cat, right?
Yeah.
He goes when he sees a cat.
Why?
I think he knows. It's for VSCO Girls. It's great.
That's good content.
It's good content. The cats he sees are kind of sad and
Like the ones I see, all the stray cats I see on the streets.
like some of them like fucked up. One of them was blind, like all the way, like his eyes were like fucked up.
Did you see the police down the road? You know what they were called? It was a vicious cat attack. Some stray cat attacked a person. And my girlfriend texted me, it was the cat that you played with the other day. Your little black cat I saw on the street. That cat was so cute.
Did it attack somebody?
I don't know. I don't think that was a kitten. If that attacked you, you'd just be like, kick, and it'd stop. I think it was a bigger cat.
Really, I don't want to be that person, but like, you know, you see people get attacked by cats, and they don't try to like fight it, and the cat keeps attacking. You don't know how, like I would grab the cat and slam it down.
It's the same thing with a dog. I feel like people hold back.
I don't think I could. I don't, like, if you're hurting me, I'm gonna make sure you stop hurting me. I'm not gonna kill it, but...
Yeah, it's like in The Walking Dead when the dog attacks you, and then, like, you could choose to, like, not really fight back, and it could just kill you. It's like, you're dumb. Just kill the stupid thing. It's eat or be eaten in this world, brother. There's zombies around, bro. That dog is already half dead. Like, it's already starving to death. You're doing a mercy kill at this point. It's trying to steal your food. Like, you gotta really, like, if it can't hunt for itself, it's dead. Easy clap. If it's gonna attack you, then that means it'll attack anyone else. So, like, why are you even protecting it?
Inside, you just like,
To a dog dying?
your face. Or do a dog die? I'll do that anyway.
And then, like, you also can, like, leave it to suffer, which is also messed up. You know, like, you kick it, and then it falls onto a spike. And, like, you can either stab it and, like, mercy kill it, or you can just leave and let it cry and bleed to death. Because it can't get off of the spike.
It's eaten by a zombie or some shit.
Probably something like that. And then, like, the people...
I feel like, also in those scenarios, it's, like, it's different from... Because they're going off instincts. As humans, there's a thought process. So if it was a human, I'd let it suffer. Like, if he can't get up, I'm gonna let it suffer. Because I'm like, you fucked with me.
Nah, that's just messed up.
I don't give a shit. You fucked with me. You tried to kill me. And then now you're stuck. You're like, help me. I'm like...
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna kill you.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna let you suffer.
Well, you're just mean, right?
I am mean.
Exactly.
I'm petty, too.
I think we agree that you're mean. And that's the end of that. You're a messed up person.
But with a dog, I'd probably kill the dog because I'm like, alright, you were going off instinct.
Yeah, but if you do that later on, the guy that helps you, he's like, "Don't kill the dog. You don't kill the dog." It's like, bro, it was already dead and it was attacking me. You're dumb. That's why you would die. That's why you need a group. I don't need a group. I'm literally 4 and I survived better than you. He's judging literally a child for protecting herself. Dumb man.
You know what's funny though? Like, you don't really think. Well, you do think about it. You're like, why are they bothered? Why are they asking so much for this kid? But in the game, their intention. Yeah, you're playing this character, right?
You're the
girl.
protagonist, so everyone has to ask you stuff.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just like they're seeing it. It's like you're in a. It's like being trapped in like an 11-year-old's body, right? But it's you, so they know you're an adult. We're playing this game. So we're not gonna ask you. We're gonna ask you adult things. Only at certain points we're like, all right, this is a kid. Like,
yeah, they like
but their
remind
intention is,
themselves that you're a kid, but then also ask you to do 30 million things.
Yeah,
that a kid couldn't do. Yeah,
couldn't or shouldn't be doing.
And it's like they ask you to make huge decisions, and you're like, what? What are you talking about? I'm literally 4. What? I wish they would make a game that's like accurate to age. Like if you're actually like a kid, people will treat you like a kid, so they can show adults how kids are treated every single day.
Oh yeah, and then the kid in the game, that dumb girl with the glasses.
Oh,
she
she's
was
so
older
stupid.
than you, and she was acting like younger than you. I'm like,
it's because her dad is dumb.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to show you the horrors of this world. That's why she's gonna die. That's why she dies if you don't help her. If you don't slap her like 20 times, she doesn't get up, and then she's traumatized, and then she dies later. Like,
I feel like
first of all, that's what's bad about Walking Dead with games. Is like you save someone and they die anyway.
Yeah, they have like a certain path that it's just if you're not part of the main cast, like you're dead. You're dead.
The only one who survived super long was Kenny.
Yeah, he survived longer than everybody.
Yeah, and if you
no, he did not survive as long as the girl that you left. If you leave her, she kills.
That's true. She's in the last game. Yeah. He survived super long, and then you kill him.
You could kill him.
Yeah, if you
even if you save him, but then when the trick,
no, because when
it was like I felt like it was a bad ending because like you can either go with the girl with the baby or go with him with the baby,
or you could just go by yourself.
You can go by yourself. Like,
and then if you
they
go
had
with him,
so many paths that should have went they diverted so differently,
and they just
ended
up the same
area. I'm like, the fuck.
That's what because I think they thought it was an end there, and then everyone wanted another game. They're like, I guess we'll just make your decisions mean nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing they can do at that point.
The best way they did it was just like, let's kill every connection she has, so we can start fresh. That's basically what they did.
Except the baby.
Yeah, except the baby.
Wait, the way the girl dies is so stupid though. She just hangs herself. You're like, you're really that selfish out here, really leaving 2 kids? You're dumb. You literally killed one of my friends.
That's why.
I don't give a darn diddly damn.
It's not a good decision, especially for her character. It was kind of stupid. Like,
especially when you literally killed my friend so you can like protect me, and then you get pregnant because you're dumb and you're having sex with men. Boys.
Having sex with
boys. You have sex with a guy and because you thought you were gonna die, and then you didn't, and then now you find out you're pregnant, and now you're gonna kill yourself. You're dumb. First of all, dumb.
Yeah, they kind of made the.
And then Kenny just dies because you're a bad driver. That's tragic. You're just driving, and you don't even get hurt from it. He just dies. You're like, bro.
Alright, we went on a tangent. Let's just get back on track.
Well, what is the track? We still have how long? We only 20. Oh no, we've only been there for 30 minutes. So you're gonna talk about Pokemon for 30 minutes?
No.
So what was the tangent we're going on?
You didn't finish with the. Did you finish with the
what?
Gabbie stuff?
We're talking about VSCO Girls.
Oh yeah, VSCO Girls.
We already finished that. I feel VSCO Girls funny, and I feel like they're gonna die soon. Not the actual people. I mean the meme. The meme. The meme
Every person that's a VSCO.
Every single VSCO girl is gonna die. The meme's gonna die soon. I feel like it has maybe
that long.
I think it's already. I think it's already kind of dead at this point. It's still kind of funny when you just think of like, and I oops, but like, besides that, it's pretty dead.
I think they stole that from that video. And I oop. Remember that?
And I oop is the funniest thing ever.
Isn't that a name of one of those backyardigans?
Backyardigans. What do you mean?
I feel like I've heard that before.
And I oop. And I oop is the guy, is the drag queen hitting his balls on something and going, and I oop. Are you what? Are you serious right now? Are you a drug addict? What are you talking about? Hold up, we're looking and I oop up because this fool has not seen the original video. I feel like I've shown it to you. I don't understand how you don't know what I'm talking about. Also, by the way, this is a really good video. Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. It's a really good video by Jaden Smith.
What?
Jaden Smith?
What are you talking
Jaden Animations.
What are you talking about?
That video is really good. I'm just telling you.
Nuzlocke?
Yeah, she did. That's why I was like, you should do it. Well, yeah, we know that.
And I oh.
He hit his balls. You don't see? He moves.
And I oh.
And he hits his balls on something. So he says, and I oop. And then he's like, stunned in pain. Oh, what did I? Oh, no. No, I don't want to see that.
And I oh.
The video is good. It's a good video, but people ruin the meme by adding it to VSCO Girls because when VSCO Girls dies, Anna Oop is going to be taken down with them. Can't believe it. Disgusting. 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 That's a good meme. Disgusting.
I think her name was NIU.
NIU? NIU?
That's why I was like, why does that sound so fucking familiar? NIU.
What was Backyardigans? Backyardigans.
Like the animals, like the moose,
Right, but
the penguin.
what was it? I don't
They went on
remember.
adventures.
In their backyard?
Yeah.
Right, but like it was imaginary, right?
Yeah.
And then like they were pirates at some point and stuff like
They
that.
could be whatever they wanted to be. That
Right.
day.
I was just thinking, I don't remember what the show was about. I just remember the intro, just backyard
And
again.
like them spinning and stuff.
Yeah, and then that was the intro. And then I remember, I have a picture in my head, one of them wearing a pirate hat.
Yeah.
And I have no other memories of the show.
There was a moose.
I remember there was a moose, and then there was like this blue thing,
Penguin.
and then a pink thing.
There's two pink things. One was pink, one was purple.
Yeah,
That's
excuse me.
NIU.
Wait, let me see NIU. Which one's NIU? What is that? What is that? Hold up, what is that?
What are you talking about?
The one with the long ears. What is that? Is that a horse? What is that? Is it a pink horse?
I think it's a kangaroo.
Excuse me? NIU? NIU?
It's the white, the yellow one.
Is that a...
Or a moose. Oh no, the moose is the orange one, obviously. I want to say.
I forgot, it's one word. It's not backyardigan. Again, it's backyardigan. Look! It's the pirate! Nice! They appear. What the heck? What is this show?
They went on an adventure.
Time out. What is that? What is she? The pink one. What is that?
So she's wearing overalls?
Yeah, but she has spots. What is that? What are you?
Well, everybody's.
NIU? What are you?
NIU.
NIU? That was a pretty good show, though. I don't remember anything from it, but I remember liking it.
You're an idiot.
It's better than Paw Patrol. Do you know Paw Patrol?
How dare you? That's the best show in life.
First of all, the thing about Paw Patrol, its plots aren't bad, right? It's interesting, but like for a kids show, it doesn't really teach you anything besides like teamwork, which is like every other show. It adds no value.
You're no value.
What are you talking
How
about?
can you say that to?
There was one episode where
My
they were just helping a guy walk a line. Like what are those? The lines in the air. Tether. They walk it and it's like dangerous. Do you know what I'm talking about? The balancing line thing, zip
What do you
line.
think you call it? What do you think you call it?
A balance line.
A balance line. A tightrope.
Tightrope. That yeah.
And I'm the dumb one, right?
I'm in college. Wait, are these people wearing? I'm uncomfortable.
Wait, what?
I'm uncomfortable. What is this?
This is a lie.
This is actually how the real show is.
Yeah.
It's not animation. It's just people inside of the.
No, it is animated, right? But the people have to do it in the suits, and they just edit
with
their heads
with
out.
the dots.
Yeah.
The motion tracking. That's really good. What?
And you.
And I
And you.
Where is she? Oh, they were pirates on this show too. What's with them and pirates? Pirates are actually the worst things ever.
What?
Because they rape and pillage and they just steal from people.
Yeah, that's the best.
Did you not listen to the rape and pillage part? And the stealing from people
But
part?
Assassin's Creed, you get to play as a pirate in the fourth one.
Right, but you don't do the raping and pillaging because they pretend that
How do you
pirates
know?
didn't rape and... Did you hear about the female pirate?
Oh, Arya Stark
What?
became a pirate at the end of the show.
Who?
Arya.
Oh! Game of Thrones. I don't know. You threw me a curveball there. I heard Stark and I
Yeah.
thought of Game of Thrones, but
No, not Tony Stark, not John.
Yeah, I
Stark.
thought of
I'm
Tony
talking
Stark
about
first. Then I went to Game of Thrones, and I was like, "Wait, what are you talking about? Like, we're talking
Arya
about."
Stark.
She was one of my favorite characters.
Probably one of the most likable characters in the show.
I steal your face. We're not talking about Game of Thrones. That's a whole nother podcast.
I don't think we need to talk
And
about it.
it's super like last 10 years ago. It's real long ago that came out and then ended.
No, not that long ago, but a while ago.
No one cares anymore. Oh, okay, people still care.
Yeah.
People still
Let's
care.
not say that. Let's not
Yeah.
say
People still haven't watched it, which I'm like, at least watch the first 6 seasons.
that. At least that, right? Yeah, you know, just the first 6 seasons that take up like. How
But
many hours of
it
your
was
life?
crazy good though. Okay, we're not talking about this, but it was so good though.
I know it was good.
First 6 seasons, so good. Everything
And
else,
I told you not to
can
watch
ignore.
the last season.
I
but you
didn't.
listened. You did.
No, I watched whatever mom and dad were watching in the living room. Like whatever I stumbled into, and I watched the last episode because I wanted to see the ending that everyone was complaining about. I wanted to see everyone. Blah, blah, blah. We could do a how do words good. Take all the clips of us flubbing in every single video and just clip it together. It'll be 90% from this podcast. Just me. Just me going,
language no good for me.
we're so good. I thought I go to college. I go to community college. That's like the show Community where it's like, I go to community college. I'm stupid. I do not come here to learn.
No, that was when we went up to
That was the pilot episode, and I'm very upset about it.
I thought you were referencing when we
No,
went to
Community.
You're not letting me say what I want to say. I thought you were referencing when we went to that stand-up bar.
Oh, no, that was worse.
Stand-up comedy bar, yeah.
Yeah, we went to a... Why are we looking at just Paw Patrol?
Because you have it open like an idiot.
Oh, no. Yeah, so we went to...
I thought you posted it. I thought you...
So we went to a stand-up comedy show. Most of it was really good. I don't remember a lot of it, because it was really long time ago.
Yeah.
By really long time ago, I mean like a couple months ago, right? Or like 2 months ago? 2 months ago.
It was
3.
on my birthday. It was a month ago.
Time hard.
It seems like
Yeah, it was really good. The first few acts. Some of them were a bit rough. Like the one where he was like, "I'm not racist." Like it wasn't like super funny. It was more like some of it was like, haha, and then the other stuff were like, yeah, right?
Yeah, because okay. So when we went to this comedy show, it was the demographics were different because the comedians and their intended
intended audience.
Yeah, intended
audience.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, did they even say intended right? But
No, you didn't say intended right.
no, I didn't. but yeah, so there was like some young people, some a little bit like, I want to say like my age, the 20s, mid 20s. Oh, look at this, look at this.
Yeah, they just chase you, right?
There's one that I try to run away from, but I'm on foot, and it totally caught up to me and got me in a battle. I like teasing them though. So there was one that was specifically talking about. Okay. Specifically talking about that. Yo, I think I'm tired.
Because we're recording this so late.
That was intended for more of
Boomers. Okay, boomer.
Yeah.
He was intended for boomers. Because he had our
Yeah.
dad laughing, who's literally a boomer.
Yeah.
He's
Mom was
literally a
laughing too, but
boomer.
she's not a boomer.
She's almost a boomer.
Yeah, she's like a couple of years old.
Yeah.
A year old.
She's basically a boomer. Anyone her age and his age,
I think that it
boomers.
should just shift over. You just become a boomer if you get to a certain,
A certain age. You're just a boomer at that point.
Well, not technically, but for
You're the brain of a boomer.
Who
You've
is-
been
what?
boomerfied. Not you. I meant people who are old.
Oh,
boomer
yeah, that's what I
five.
meant. I was about to say like
Yeah, I know. I was
they
finishing
get
for
into
you
a
because you had a.
category, the intended category for saying people are old. Saying
You
boomer.
had a brain fart. That's why
Yeah,
I
my
talked
brain-
over you because you were going and I was like, I gotta finish that sentence for him. He's really hitting a wall right there, just crashing into it over and
All
over.
I hit is
again.
walls.
That's why you suck at video games. So yeah, he was like saying jokes basically like YouTube bad, video game bad. What else?
I went to community college.
Yeah, that was literally one of his jokes. It was, and I went to community college. That was the joke.
No, it was more to it. It was more.
Yeah,
like,
well-
people made fun of him. He feels like it would.
Yeah, he went to community college, therefore he can make fun of it. But it's also
no,
like,
it wasn't that. It was like how he feels. Other people look at community college, that people that went to like got their like bachelors and masters and stuff like that, and he's just like, and he only finished community college.
but I feel like that's more his day and age. And older people look at community college like that. And they force those views on their kids, and then their kids go to a super expensive college and then drop out because they just aren't ready for that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like community college is such a good bridge in between high school. If you're going straight from, I think it's good even if you aren't going straight from high school to college, because I know people who are like in my community college who have been out of high school for like a couple years, and they just like they are struggling out here really to remember basic things from high school. And
Wait, they didn't go straight, you said?
yeah, they waited a couple of years working and stuff, and I'm like, people out here really struggling to remember basic stuff that I remember, obviously, because I did it like last year, you know. I know, yes, Dome, you didn't go straight to college. Yes, you're so smart.
No, but you know what it was? It was like, when I got back into it, like, people were like, literally, they learned it, like, the year before. Like, people like, okay, I'm 24 right now, but when I went, I was 22. When I first started, right, in the math class. And I was in class with people that were older than me and people that were way younger than me. Like, I don't know if they're like way younger, but like, basically 18, 19, 20.
6 years younger than you.
No. At the time, it was 4.
Fine.
So they're just 4 years behind me.
Yeah, because I wasn't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But then they were struggling and they just learned that shit, and then they're like,
Well, that's why they're in their class, because they're dumb.
Yeah.
It was a remedial course for high
It was
school
remedial
/
combined with
a college course.
college.
Yeah, but like that means the fact that they're taking the remedial part, that means they failed at high school and had to, and
I
they
didn't
just
even-
got
you know what's
out.
funny? I didn't even have to be in that class if I just took the exam.
Yeah, but you're
And
dumb. No, you're not dumb for not knowing
know,
the stuff.
I
I mean,
know,
you're
I
dumb
know.
for not taking the exam.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
passed that class with
I didn't
flying
mean that you're just dumb. I meant
colors.
you're dumb for not
literally
taking.
the final test, like the finals.
Mhm.
Half the class didn't even show up, and I told all 3 of my friends, like, go to class, and they're like, "We're gonna fail, but we know you're gonna pass. Have fun." And I'm like,
You might as well just go. What's the problem with
you
not
literally
going?
just cut 50% of your grade.
Like
out right there.
if you fail, right, you're still gonna get an F instead of a 0, which is still like 45, isn't it? An F. But any grade you get on a test is better than a 0. So why not just go? If you fail it, you still get
Because they're
credit.
children. Shut up.
They're dumb. They're not children. You're grouping all of us up. They're just stupid. No.
You're grouping.
You're grouping. I don't like it. Just like okay, boomer.
Bandwagoning.
Bandwagon. But yeah, comedian. I feel like, and he like specified. He was like, oh, like I'm not here for the kiddies. Okay, it's my kind of comedy.
Go back to saying you talk about the comedian.
Yeah, the old boomer comedian. And then he was like, any joke he told, he would look at this group of like 20-year-olds and be like, they're not laughing because they don't get it. And like some of them were laughing. And I was like, but they're laughing. What are you talking about? This is so stupid.
It adds to his jokes and it gets more laughs, child.
But it's not funny. None of it was funny to me.
Some of it was funny.
I did the nose laugh at some of them where it was like, that's what I did to some of them. To a very small amount of them. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Wow. You made me laugh once. Good job. And like the other people didn't have to be like, I'm here for the youngins. They just told jokes and almost everyone in the room laughed. We're being attacked. Can you hear that? Can they hear that? Yeah. It's our dog.
What do you want? Yeah, he's knocking on my door like that.
Okay, well, it's good.
That's
content.
staying in. That one's staying in.
So yeah, like
And you two, you're staying here. Get up here.
they made jokes about like
Get up.
politics and some other stuff, and just like one of them said the like, oh, I don't relate.
See both of us.
I don't relate to any of the politicians
Why do
because
you smell like Fritos? Yo, why do you smell like
he
Fritos?
eating Fritos, bro.
Sorry,
But like
continue.
they say they don't relate to any of the politicians because they're so old. And I'm like, I get that because like Bernie Sanders, he's great, but he's like gonna die in office if he takes off. Let's be honest, he's almost 80, isn't he? Or isn't he in his 80s already? Obama aged 20 years in his term. Like, you can't age anymore, Bernie. Like, you need to chill out. Like, I love the man. He's great, and I think he's a fantastic person, and he has really good policies. But like, too old. Get someone else, please. Any other Democrats, just be younger. Yeah, please. Like, not even for like a thing
Shut
to
up.
like.
He's 78.
78. He's almost 80. Hello? He's gonna die. That's just reality right there. That's just reality. That's not even me being mean. That's reality. Like, he's gonna get stressed out and have a heart attack in office.
69.
Oh, that was really bad. No.
Leave your hand there.
We can't
Stop.
get the
Leave your hand
sound. That still sounded horrible.
there.
Why?
Well, 'cause- okay.
You're not cupping.
You got a cup.
Oh, that was good. That one was good. It only took us how many tries?
Cause you suck. How many you did? You did like 40, and I did like 2.
What?
A seizure?
That math was not correct at all. My hand hurts. What's wrong with you? Animal. He just was offended. Oh yeah, I told you earlier that I was gonna stop eating as much beef. So I'm so hurt by that idea. I couldn't.
Yeah. Why?
Why you do this to me? So I like basically eat burgers all day, every day. Like on my birthday, I almost ate like 2 burgers. Like I was really feeling myself, and I'm like, I realized like I'm gonna have a heart attack when I'm 30 years old at this point, you know. So I was thinking about cutting back on all the burgers, and I'm almost 20. Oh my god, I'm almost 20. I'm getting old.
You're an old person.
That's not how that works.
How does that make you feel?
I'm still a teenager. I'm still a teenager. You can't just hop me up. We're making a podcast.
I'm listening to you.
We're making a pod. Why are you on your phone? You did this the last episode. You're like, it's the pilot. Doesn't matter. And then doing this on the first episode. This is the first episode. We didn't even introduce it as the first episode. We suck. You suck. I'm a bad host.
You're a bad host.
Well, first of all, I was frazzled because our mic wasn't working.
Frazzled. Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. Accurate. Do you think they can hear that? I hate you. Stop. Okay, let's start talking about Pokemon. You can go on your rant. I've dragged on enough to make the content viewable for all the normal people. So you can talk about how much a loser you are. Here you go. Here you are.
I'm not gonna talk with you like this.
No.
Oh, look, we're going into the Pokemon camp.
Do I have to facilitate this conversation?
I feel like you should like take this out too. I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's the legendary Pokemon there. That's why it's Like,
everyone's seen it. Who hasn't seen? I've seen it, and I don't care about the game.
but look at the other Pokemon.
Is this where you can like wave a thing at them? Where can you
Yeah.
wave a thing at them? Is it here?
Yeah.
Do it. What's wrong with you?
This is somebody else's camp. That's why.
Wave your toy at them.
So I try to leave.
I hate you.
I'm gonna do it in a second.
Ah! Do it. I can't believe that thing walked up to you and you didn't immediately go.
Do you even know what Pokemon that is?
I don't care. It's an Eevee. Evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution. That was a high five for myself. Because I know how to do it with myself. Wait, what?
I know how to high five myself.
Alright, talk about Pokemon. How do you feel about it? How's been playing it? How long have you been playing it? How many hours?
So I got it on the day of release, but was not able to play it because I had to go to work. So by the time it got to my house, I was already leaving for work. And I was very sad. So when I got home, I played for like 2 hours, 3 hours. I want to say 2 hours. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Actually, I lied. 3 hours. But then I couldn't even play it Saturday because I went out. But I got home, so I left the house, let's say around like 1, came back at like 8, so I was out for like the whole day, basically. But then I played a good amount. I mean, I'm not that far into the game, but you can see my Pokemon are almost level 40 here. But that's just because you could give them candies and like boost their attack, their level and stuff like that. This is me just organizing bullshit. You can see I've like fucked up a little bit, but woo! Organize.
Just talk over it. No one wants to look at the actual thing of you
looking
organizing.
at it. You're looking at it.
No.
That's it. So at first, I think it started off pretty smooth. The game does drop frame rate when you go into the wild area, like here and stuff like that. But like, there's some cute and cool like stuff in the game that I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'm gonna beat the game. Am I gonna have continuous fun doing like raid battles? Probably, to get Pokemon level 100 and then like train Pokemon and Eevee.
The thing is not cute. What are the ugliest things in your camp? You really passed up on touching a little Eevee thing to touch that thing. What is that? It's disgusting.
He is.
I don't care if he's the starter Pokemon. I know what he is. I hate it.
Look at him. Oh, I stole it. Wait, watch this. They're having a conversation in the back. Hold on. I try to throw a ball, right? Nobody looks at it. And I'm like, boy, what are you doing over there? They're having a conversation. And I threw a ball at them.
Okay, but none of the Pokemon here are cute. Why?
They are cute.
No, they're not.
Alright, they were cute, like...
Which one of them
when
are
they
cute? Name one of them that's cute.
They were cute,
They were.
like, 10 levels ago. They were cute, like, 10 levels ago.
What is that? Why is the tongue so long?
It's an Obstagoon.
It's disgusting.
That's why I said the goons. Look at him. The goons.
He's gooning around. Is that the thing that sucks on... What is that? Oh, that looks like the thing that sucks on James.
Oh, I forgot the name.
The thing that sucks his head and makes it poisonous. If you don't know the anime, then I'm not going to explain that. It sucks on him, and I'm not explaining it anymore.
Yeah, okay. That just sounds wrong.
It sucks him, and it has a heart coming out of it. It loves to suck.
Can you stop?
What? Describe what it does.
Not that. Look.
What does it do?
Look. I'm gonna throw it, right? I thought he was gonna steal it.
What? Ooh, clean animations.
No,
Clean
his
animations.
I wish they cleaned it up, but he's supposed to be like a soccer player.
Clean animations.
I know.
Clean. That's why we're taking out 400 of the Pokemon for that clean animations. This is really showing how
There's
clean the
almost
animations
900
are.
Pokemon in Pokemon.
The animation got worse somehow. Watching it the second time made me angry. Stop it. Go pet some cute Pokemon. This is disgusting.
He's cute-ish.
This is what you recorded? You didn't even consider, hey, maybe we should look at cute Pokemon instead of this
I
garbage.
do have cute Pokemon.
You do? What is this? See, I can't even tell you to go do it because this is a recording. It's disgusting. What is... No! It got closer.
Those are amazing Pokemon. What are you talking about? Okay, because they look... Alright, when I play Pokemon, I don't go in thinking, I'm like, I want to get this cute Pokemon. I want to get this cute Pokemon.
Alright, but did you get the
Pokemon
dog?
I have it.
Okay, then why'd you put it in the camp?
Because fuck yeah, bro.
He hated that idea.
Shay, did you like that idea?
Wait, what's the Pokemon that makes the same sound as him? What is that? Stop. Okay. Tell me more.
Oh, I'm gonna make some food. Look at this.
Oh, I've seen that already. Yeah.
Curry thing?
Why does he look at you like sexy eyes? You know the ones from like Lion King? Can you feel the love tonight in the camp? What the hell?
There. He could get up. He's just being annoying. Let him get up. Let him get up.
He's dumb. He doesn't know how.
He could get up. Yes.
Stupid. You're dumb. Go.
You literally just moved it for no reason. So I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10 because so much water. What are you doing on me?
Too much. Oh, too much water.
Too much water.
Didn't IGN put that review on like a game about water?
It was about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because half the world is water.
Right.
Which is the concept of the fucking region, but
yeah, wasn't it basically about water? And they were like, too much water.
yeah.
No.
Why the remakes got too much water?
Why is so much
Because
water?
it's a remake. Too much water.
I hate water.
Too much water.
If you wanted the original, play the original. That's what there's a. First of all, if anyone complains, it's too different from the original. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be new content.
It's enough.
Change. Oh, get him out of here.
It's enough to be different.
You need to at least change like one significant thing to make it worth buying again. Otherwise, you're just play the old one.
Yeah.
If you really miss it, play the old one. No one cares.
But
Regardless, too much water.
So the game is fun. It does. I can't give any spoilers, but I don't want to give any spoilers. But
I can't.
the game is very not American. You know what I mean? Like it fits the region it's based on.
Japan.
It's not based in Japan.
Japan.
It's not Japan.
Everything's Japan.
Definitely not Japan where they have castles and the music.
They don't have castles in Japan? Get rid of it. Get rid of Japan. What's it based off?
New Zealand. I'm not mistaken.
So fake Australia?
Just England. Let's just England. Yeah. Just England.
First of all, New Zealand is fake Australia. England is a different place.
England. Oh. New Zealand, England, same place.
London is my city. Wait, no, England is my city. London is actually a city. I'm an idiot. I tried to make fun of a stupid thing and I couldn't even do it right. I corrected it. England is my city. Why are you just watching this? It's not cute. There's nothing adorable about this.
I realized
It's a
that
bird.
I was like, these are my Pokemon that I'm using now in my journey. It literally gets there. I'm gonna evolve the other one to its final evolution
To
and
make
it's
it
just gonna
uglier?
Get uglier, yeah. It's gonna get worse. Look at this boy run. Look at that.
He's not running. Time out.
No, the other one. Look at the opposite. He's just running in the background.
Also, that animation of him picking up... What?
He's just looking at me.
The animation of him picking stuff up is not good. First of all, I don't care that they took up Pokemon. I feel like a lot of people don't care.
A
But,
lot of people care. I cared in the beginning.
okay, too many people care, right? But I feel like the problem isn't the fact that they took out the Pokemon.
Oh yeah, his animation's really.
It's the
bad
problem
to
of
do that.
the excuse of taking out the Pokemon was fixing animations for the Pokemon currently in the game. but none of the animations look good. You can just see from all of the things we're showing right now, the animations look garbage. They look trash.
So, they're good, but they don't.
No, they're not.
They can't find a way to make everything seamless. They still do the turning and then walk. Like, are we still playing on the DS or some shit?
If you're gonna make the argument that you're taking stuff out to increase the realism and animation fluidity, then you need to make the animations fluid. You can't just not do that and say that you did.
I'm not gonna lie, the game is pretty, right? And it's polished.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but
I thought the DS game looked nice anyway. It didn't look bad. Obviously, the DS, the DS,
limited in
it
its
looks
capability.
bad on the DS because the DS looks bad. All the graphics all smushed together, and it's like, ugh, that doesn't look great. But like, it looks okay for a DS game. It looks pretty good.
Mm.
It looks good. Looks great. Love it. Animations, not the good excuse for taking out Pokemon. You could just say
it wasn't that wasn't their excuse. I think I know what the excuse
no.
is.
That's what they said.
What?
They said we're making the animations better. That's what they said.
I'm pretty sure they didn't say
Yes,
that.
they did.
No, but also what I was saying is like, no, play the video, well.
We can't do it.
You can't do it.
Okay.
Just have it play, yeah. But my thing is, right, it seems that I've noticed because the metagame, right, tournaments and just online play and stuff like that, competitively, right, competitive Pokemon, right, you listening? It was pretty dry, and you had, like, the best Pokemon were always used all the time, you know what I mean? So you had, like, a certain legendary Pokemon, you got Landorus T, you got, like, Aegislash, but Aegislash isn't here. Aegislash? I say Aegislash, but it doesn't really matter. But they had a certain, every, like, tournament or any competitive team or whatever, in any case, in casual and competitive and in the VGC, VGC, they all basically use the same Pokemons and use the same format. What they did is they didn't put them in the game, you know? So that allows them to have, that's probably why, so the game could be fresh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they said they could be in future games.
Yeah, but giving you a fresh start here, so the game is different. Because every game for the past like 2 generations has been the same Pokemon because they're OP as fuck, and they use them on every team. So the game never really changed competitively. It's just they added like a couple of new Pokemon, and they're still not gonna be used because the old good ones are still good, you know. That's why they nerfed Gengar, because Gengar was Ubers. That's why he doesn't have Levitate anymore. His cursed body. You know how broken that shit was? Someone that's weak to ground, but doesn't have that, has an immunity over it. He's broken. He's fast as fuck. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Keep talking.
I'm trying to think of... I'm not that far in the game. I only have 3 badges. It's going good. I think the story's not that bad from what I'm seeing. Sometimes it's a little blah blah blah, and it's not as handholdy. Like, I remember like walking to the wild area, thinking I can just. I'm like, wow, they give me a lot of space I could walk to and stuff like that. But you don't want to go too far off range, because then you reach Pokemon that are way over leveled. Like, you'll be like level 15 and you're going into a place where like Pokemon were level 30. So, and they have a lock on what Pokemon you can catch at what level and stuff like that. Like, I'm locked right now. I can only catch Pokemon level 35 and lower. And only Pokemon that I have that are level 50 can listen to me. So, because I'm on the 3rd badge, about to get the 4th badge, and it's just like, it's crazy. I don't know, but the game is good though. Probably one of the best Pokemon games. And you start off.
Cup holders. the 3-row Subaru Ascent.
It's just breaking your brain. That
Today's
you can't
episode of
talk.
Inside Gaming Daily
Loud.
is brought to you by Manscaped. Get 20% off with the code INSIDE at manscaped.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday.
The start is irrelevant.
They talk about
Hey,
Pokemon?
Wednesday,
Yes,
Wednesday,
this is the
from
episode.
up here.
Did they
making
talk
sure
about
you see
Pokemon?
it.
Pointing at the title of the video.
What
Why
are you
is it so
doing?
loud?
I'm not even talking to the mic. Ha!
Alright, I stared directly at your penis for a solid
And I like
10
to think
seconds.
it stares back.
Yeah, what did IGN write about that, Brian?
What did it talk
Well,
about
they
that?
wrote that the way they respect my time is wonderful, and the removal of monotony from random encounters and other odds and ends distills it down to only
That's a
the
good
pure
review,
and
I think,
charming
right?
fun of
Hmm?
capturing,
It's a good review, right?
training, and battling wonderful creature.
Aw.
9.3 out of 10, not enough water.
GameSpot also liked it with a 9 out of 10, saying Sword and Shield cut out the blow and focus on what makes these pillars of the Pokemon game so captivating in the first place. You're not held back by overly complicated back-end systems or hoops to jump through. Yeah, it sounds like the Let's Go game.
I like how they act like Pokemon games used to be like doing calculus.
You're just watching the video. You're not even
That part.
commenting on
I actually
anything.
did get in trouble in
Because I'm listening to their whole
playing Pokemon
thoughts
on my DS
before I
under the
comment
desk.
on it.
You've got glasses, so you probably already know enough calculus.
They also loved the new wild area, which is an open area that's filled with a variety
No one cares.
as well.
Ha ha ha!
They hit a mid-roll. That's what that
Sword and
was.
Shield will be the first Pokemon game that won't include all the Pokemon in previous games.
Yeah, Sword and Shield have about 400 Pokemon, which means that about half of legacy Pokemon were left out.
There's no Bulbasaur.
Yeah, no Blastoise either.
No. How can you have a Pokemon game without Blastoise?
But is there Squirtle?
No, dude.
But you can't have a Pokemon game without Charizard.
Let's go.
This has caused
Sorry, I
a
had to yell.
furor online and led to some fans to start
This
a
is what I was talking
exit campaign.
Oh.
Shut up, meaning they won't buy Sword and Shield.
What did Game Freak producers say, Brian?
Yeah, Junichi Masuda has been asked
Wow, he's
about the
butchered
missing
his name.
legacy Pokemon in various interviews. He told US Gamer that the sheer number of old Pokemon, which is over 800, was just getting too unwieldy. He said that Sword and Shield would get rid of some, but they would have much higher fidelity with higher quality animations. Now remember those phrases; those become important later on.
Higher quality animations. We saw all the high quality animations in your video.
All of the Pokemon, and we just found that Sword and Shield would probably be a good point to go back and reevaluate what would be the best selection of Pokemon. Oh my god, add a comma in there, man. That appeal to the widest audience while keeping into consideration the balance of the battle system.
It's like the opposite of Smash.
See, like, I.
Ultimate.
Okay, you could. pause
I
it,
agree
right?
with that.
Look.
That you need to balance it better. Da da da.
Yeah, that. I feel like the other one was like bullshit. I mean, no, they did. You know what they did? They,
Some of the
they
things
did
were
the
better.
They did. Some of the animations are really good, and they fit well, right?
Some of them are not.
Some of them, like these little things, right? Like their battle animations are fine. Well, some of them are not because you've probably seen it in my video. Like you could just, yeah. I do double kick with Cinderace right here, and he doesn't kick at all. He does this. He just moves. He shudders forward a little bit. I was trying to join his raid, but I couldn't, and I was sad. It wouldn't let me. And then some of them are like good, like his signature move, like he gets like a rock and he like starts like doing like some soccer like tricks with it, and then he kicks a fireball at you, right? And I'm like, that's cool. It looks good, right? But then you got him playing soccer. Like they could have okay, before he evolved, he was the Raboot or whatever Pokemon. He was playing soccer with the ball. Like it was like he was learning to play soccer, but I guess that was the point of making the animation. I feel like they needed to work on his animation for that, because when he was like grabbing the ball, like I guess like as
It just
because he's supposed to be
magnetized his feet.
like a soccer player, like he's supposed to be like a pro soccer player, right? Pokemon. So his skills are supposed to be good. So I guess like if you're playing soccer like professionally, you have so much control over the ball. It's like basically attached to you, but it's literally attached to him, and it doesn't look good, right?
It's just
It just like
magnetized his
it
feet.
gets in front of him, and then he could just move, and it just looks weird going around him.
It literally looks like he's a magnet.
And then when he was like running, it was bouncing up with him, so it was attached to him by the game. But his other form, right? Like he would go run, get the ball, right? Like before, okay, when he was, what would we call it? The little one, Score Bunny, right? He would run to the ball,
he would grab it with his mouth and run over and bring it back to you, right? His second form would run up to the ball, right? Do like 2 laps around it, right? And then get behind it and then kick it to you. Not one strong kick, but he would kick it and go like, he would like, yay! And then he would run up again and then kick it. And then he would run up again and then he'd kick it, right? I get it. Like, he's like learning how to play soccer. That's cool, right? I felt like they should have kept that with the other one. Or just made the animation look smoother. I guess because they worked on like what we consider good animation, depending like battle interactions. But then it just, when you have other animations that just look like they shouldn't be doing that animation, or it's just like, yeah, I guess you remodeled Pokemon and you polished them so they look
even
better
then,
for this game.
they found that some of the old models are basically carbon copies of the new ones.
They're not. None of them are.
Bro, they data mined it, and then they found that the
it,
basic models were the same.
Not the basic model. They've been polished. I mean, yeah, I feel like they use them as a base, but there's definitely differences. Like people.
Well,
I saw that argument. I know.
Got mad because they said that they basically started from scratch with everything.
They definitely did not.
I'm like, you can't say these things, and then people look at it and go, no.
Or they edited it. Like
if they just said we enhanced the graphics on each model and added more detail, then everyone would be like, okay. But they just said we started from the ground up and redid every model, and then people would data mine it, and they're like, no, you didn't. These are the same models.
No, they're not the same exact models. That's underplaying them severely, because their models are different enough to be like, they're not the same model, but they're the same Pokemon. They look similar, but they're not the same model. Marty, I looked at Marty. I've been wanting to play this game. I said Marty, sorry, but I've been playing this game for a while.
A while?
And been looking into this game for over a year, like from release, and everything they've released and shown, that the models are different.
I don't trust them.
They're polished. They look prettier. You know, like, I don't have, especially when I start a new Pokemon game, I don't get Pokemon from old generations. Like, I try to get every generation, I try to get from that generation. So, like, this team I have are only Pokemon from this generation. If not, like, they're obviously gonna come out with a second version.
She just has a fish.
She has a Magikarp. I don't know why.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Oh, does he get extra XP for being in the battle? So you guys do all the work, she just gets XP for it?
These are CPUs playing with me.
What? Those are CPUs and it has a Magikarp? Carp.
I'm not playing with anybody right there. That's all. You can do raids by yourself, or you can do it with people. So my
Look at it flop around.
You fucked me up. So when I play Pokemon, I try to get it like fresh and use all the new Pokemons and all the and stuff like that, right? But then you got like Pokemon that have been, you know, remodeled, not just remodeled, but like completely changed,
Revamped.
like different forms, right? They have different forms now for that certain region or whatever. I'll use those, right? Sometimes, like the last game, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Not my first team. I used Pokemon straight from that one, and then the second time I played Moon. The first time I played Sun, and then the second time I played Moon. Then I used a whole different team from Pokemon from that region. I'm just going on a tangent, but I also got like the Alolan Raichu, right? The floating Raichu, right? So that's an old Pokemon, but a new form. So technically a new Pokemon.
No, don't talk to me like that. Okay, so podcast messed up at the end. I don't know, we had like 2 more minutes of content of us talking. We talked about how there's a riddle about a fish that went up a river and becomes a dragon. I mean, goes up a waterfall and becomes a dragon. And we're talking about how that is Magikarp or whatever becoming a Gyarados. That was that conversation. I don't remember what else we talked about. What else? That was it, right? That was all basically. That was that. We talked about how you're wrong because Charizard is a dragon, even if he's not a dragon type. Gyarados is a dragon, even if he's not a dragon type. Gyarados is a Chinese dragon. And then you said that no, Charizard is a lizard, and I said, what's a real life dragon? Komodo dragon, which is a lizard. So you're wrong. So that's basically what we talked about before OBS completely destroyed.
Just end the video. End the clip.
Before
End the
OBS
podcast.
completely destroyed our podcast ending, so I'm gonna just redo what I did last time, but less obnoxious because now I'm paying attention. I'm gonna just. Okay, so this is the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching. I hope you come back next time. Next week. This is a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Thank you for watching the Spill podcast. I'm Beary. That was Dome. Bye bye.